Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Left. Oh, I didn't see what he did. Right. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh God. Crying. Left. One spot. Okay. Back to the dudes. Loot.
If this is being read, then someone survived. This is my house. I built it before everything fell apart. Not because I...
This music is to get me hyped. So let's go. I have to go.
drop the stew, set the kitchen all askew. Clean the mensa, cracks a grin. Start again, he pulls me in. Goblin cooks fight over spice. Dwarven ale needs more ice. Desert heat and frozen lake. Every course another mistake. Hey! Recipe for disaster, and I'm stirring it faster. Saving guests from a curse. Taste gone wrong. Recipe for disaster, but I'm still the head crafter. Turn the chaos into one last victory song.
Let's see how fast we can get things done.
Pirates, rum, and flaming pans. Ogre eyes on my hands. Demons deal for secret pies. Just a taste, but that's all lies. Time laid tables, all bizarre. Past and present in a jar. One more dish, one more try. If I fail, they're all goodbye. Oh no! Recipe for disaster, and I'm stirring it faster. Saving guests from a curse that's gone wrong. Recipe for disaster, but I'm still the head crafter. Turn the chaos into one last victory song.
Let's see how hard these guys actually hit.
I measure courage, pinch by pinch. Stir the fear till it won't flinch. If the spell still tries to hold, I'll season it with guts and gold. Yeah!
Well, perfect. I'm so far to get some already.
Recipe for disaster, I'm stirring it faster. Saving this from a curse that's gone wrong. Recipe for disaster, but I'm still the head crafter. Turn the chaos into one last victory song.
I'll use a lower end of prayer just to get through. Why am I taking so much damage? What?
Under mountain, under miles of rock, ash on the anvils, cold in my blood. Forge fire breathing on iron skin. Hammers keep time to the hunger within. Old runes carved in the ribs of the cave. Gold-eyed statues watch what we crave. This is RuneScape, where the deep hearts wake. Pilgrim calling stone and shadow shake. Voices in the black beat the earth like flame. RuneScape, RuneScape, carve our will into the vein. Smoking our beers, dust in our lungs.
Hopefully. I've over-geared in a sense, but I also went in here a little bit too confident. I'm taking way more damage than I remember, but we'll get over it. We'll make it work, right? All I need is prayer and a prayer and a prayer. Also, how's it going, bro? I am
This is
weirdly
RuneScape,
tired and I
where
gotta
the
sleep
deep
for the work
hearts
tonight,
wake.
so it's gonna be a good one.
Calling stone and
Just
shadow
melee
shake.
guy.
Voices in the black beat the earth like flame. RuneScape, RuneScape, carve our will into the vein. Blood for the crowd, stone for the clan. Name in the ore,
Worst case, you
and in the land.
yeah, true.
Down where the dark.
I don't think it'll need to come down to that, but we'll see. I have just been standing out in the open. I could start using Little Italy if need be, but nope. This is going to be a problem.
This is RuneScape, where the deep hearts wake. Gather the grim, calling stone and shadow shake. Voices in the black beat the earth like flame.
Also, how does the microphone sound right now? I removed the gain on OBS and turned up the meter on my mixer. I forgot that I even had the mixer. Like, it's just, it's something you kind of set it and forget it. And I was like, oh, that's a thing I should probably pay attention to, right? But I was having like static pops with the gain on, so I'm hoping this fixed it.
You hear in the deep.
What is it, a 50% spec? Yeah, okay. Bringing Lightbearer was definitely the right play. I'm gonna need a lot of those specs.
Thought it was a snack run, just a bite, then I'd be done. Now I'm 10 parts deep in this endless shopping list. Flour from a haunted mill, spices on a floating hill. Grandma's ghost wants one more favor before I taste a single flavor. Every door needs some new key, every chef needs 10 new things. Every
Yeah, I
clue
want to do
just
prayer
laughs at
flicking in
me.
here, so I'll just go it a little bit slower.
This is my recipe for disaster. Every step just takes me faster into one more urgent chapter. Can't feel my hands still stirring the cauldron. Recipe for disaster. Freeze, unfreeze, then reset after I save the feast, then chase it after an endless plate I'm never allowed to taste. Talking fish with snobby fins, demons guarding garlic cloves again. Borrow boots, then fix the past. Time's a stew that never sets. Hopping planes for dragon salt. Quest log reads like it's my fault. Banquet table full of statues, all of it because I said sure, I'll help you. Every bite has some new feat.
I think this would definitely be a lot easier if I got a 75 attack and brought an SGS instead. I remember the, I don't know, the planked specs suck, but you know, otherwise it's pretty good.
Unfreeze, then reset after I save the feast, then chase it after an endless plate I'm never allowed to taste. Face to face with the foodborne freak. Culling a romancer in my sleep each week. He throws fire, I throw pies. We trade blows and alibis. If I win, do I get to rest or just unlock one more test? One more test. Stuck in this recipe for disaster. Every clear just queues up faster. Final form, then one more chapter. Can't feel my heart still feeding the cauldron. Recipe for disaster. Freeze, unfreeze, then grind it after I save the feast. But long hereafter, I'll hear him laugh in every empty plate.
That's not what we want. Holy. Okay. It needs more range. We're trying to melee me?
Woke up in Lumbridge, worn out boots, rust on my blade, dirt on my roots, chasing a rat for a handful of coins, dreaming of crowns and enchanted joints.
Talking to ghosts near the crumbling wall, reading old books in the castle hall.
Every scroll says the name in gold, mine's in the margin, smudged in the small. Am I the hero, or just another face in the crowd? Swinging at dragons I can't see, till the quest text
I
shouts
should
it
have
out
got
loud.
I need to
If
get the
every
stats
tale
for
needs
brain
someone,
field
and
or
every
whatever
blade
it is.
needs a hand to hold, am I the hero, or just a story the bards were never told?
I don't think the ranger can hit. Yeah, okay, we can't hit him.
Walk through the desert, sand in my teeth, bandits and beetles circling beneath. Helped a lost prince find his father's ring. Guess I'm the fool who'll fix anything. Chopped my own logs in a quiet grove, cooked my own food by a hidden cove, saving the world one task at a time, while legends get songs, I just get by. Am I the hero, or just another face in the crowd? Swinging at dragons I can't see, till the quest text shouts it out loud. If every tale needs someone, and every blade needs a hand to hold, am I the hero, or just a story the bards were never told? Maybe
36, that was a nice spec.
this isn't
Holy crap, how high can blow pipe hit?
in the going, fixing broken things for strangers, walking straight through sudden dangers. If I fall, will the world keep turning? Will the shrine still keep on burning? If the gods know every name, do they whisper mine?
Nope, nope, that's not what we're trying to do here.
Or just another face in the crowd, swinging at dragons I can't see, till the quest text shouts it out loud. If every tale needs someone, guess I'll carry what I can hold. Am I the hero, or just the heart of a world that won't get told?
No. Shit, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna hurt a lot. Need to turn off auto retail. Yeet. Auto retaliate, the bane of anybody trying to do some proper PVM requiring placement.
Burnt shrimp, raw beef, got flour on my brand new sleeves. Wrong spice, wrong dish, Culinary starts to hiss. Dwarven rock cake, goblin stew that makes heads ache. I just wanted one nice Lumbridge banquet recipe for disaster. Everything is going wrong, from the caves to the castle. I've been messing up so long, but I'll save this party faster. Turn the chaos into laughter. One quest, one chef, one broken caster. Recipe for disaster. Desert heat wave, chasing down a monkey grave. Pirate rum trade, poison almost on the plate. Ogre, chef stare, human.
Okay.
Are you sure you dare? Still I
One misclick.
carry half a bank in Tupperware. Recipe for disaster. Everything is going wrong, from the caves to the castle. I've been messing up so long, but I'll save this party faster. Turn the chaos into laughter. One quest, one chef, one
Sharks are
broken
definitely gone
caster.
after this.
Oh, recipe for disaster. Tie on my cape like an apron, chopped fingers, but I'm not shaking. Every guest that I rescue is another bite I get through. From the goblins to the king's chair,
Masori, Ranger boots.
flower in my
Maybe
hair.
this is Anguish, right?
Yet I'm grinning through the splatter.
Ancient bracers, no light bearer.
'Cause failure's just the ladder.
Basically, the gear's overkill, but I'm rusty, so
Everything is going
and
wrong.
my defense is pretty low.
From the caves to the castle.
I don't have 75 attack, so I couldn't bring in SDS.
So long, but I'll save this party faster. Turn the chaos into laughter. One quest, one chef, one broken caster. Room plate, crumb covered master. A recipe for disaster.
It's not too bad. I'm roughly halfway there already, right? I just need to not plank by swapping to incorrect prayers. I definitely brought way too many ranged potions.
Shadows crawl beneath the veil, flickers of a truth too frail. Clock shatter, hands unturned, ashes whisper, bridges burn. A scream once carved, now erased. Time rewound, horrors replaced. What was real? What was torn? Memory fades, a ghost reborn. Do you remember? Do you remember? The mask, the blood, the screaming skies.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the generic version, not the reinforced one. I don't have the 80 defense to put the better version on. That one would definitely help though, because it's got a prayer bonus and way higher defense bonuses. But it's almost double the price, so I don't have quite that much kicking around.
Broken glass, a shadow.
Yeah, I'd rather get through this faster rather than sit here and like pull prayer in a tank gear, you know, like Harold's with a Barak helm and like Torag's chest and all that business. It's not just
Dream or curse, a fleeting pain. Madness grips what
Torag's chesticles, yes sir. Consider melee. They actually hit me for some twos. I'm scared now. There we go. That's some chunky heals. Okay, this is good enough floor. No? No. Yeah, I gotta drag him further. Come on down. Come on down. I do not want to be taking range hits right now. I ain't built for it. On hindsight, I think next time I'll try Armadillo Brews instead. Definitely makes a lot more sense to not be self-damaging, just for slightly more consistent damage.
One wrong step and the ground starts hissing. Every leaf will listen.
Totems watch, red eyes in the mangrove fog, chatter in the canopy, plots and toes.
Yeah. It's just been a long time since I've done it on anything other than RS3, where at this point I just go in with melee. Yeah. It just got way too easy on RS3 over the years.
Who hears friend? Who hears spy?
Okay, it's not making it for me. Perfect.
Dancing on the edge of the flame. Every shadow calling my name.
39 out of 63, 64 over there.
In the jungle of a trader's dream. Monkey madness.
Monkey madness. Footprints in ash, tiny, heavy, marching in a crash.
Torn blue cloth on a sharpened stake.
Smell of smoke by the inland lake. Cages hum, names carved in the prison drum.
This floor ain't gonna work at all.
Runs back.
With those range hits real quick.
Cracks. War paint dripping from a copper mask. If I lose this shape, I'm the next one trapped. Rumors of a beast where the sky goes black. If I turn and run, they never come back. Oh,
monkey madness.
dancing on the edge of the flame.
Monkey madness.
Every shadow calling my name.
Oh, that's about as bad as it can get.
To the last mile scream.
Really.
Ghost in the jungle of a trader's dream. Monkey madness.
Monkey madness.
They're in the clearing, horn and bone. Colossus made of smoke and stone. Teeth like temples, eyes like war. Every single step shakes the forest floor. I hear the squad in the distant roar. Green caps tied to the demon's core. I bite my fear, then I cut that cord. Let the beast fall back into the spore.
I'm done. I'm still gonna keep these range hits.
Dancing on the
shit's hit way too hard.
Every shadow calling my name. From the roots to the ruins to the last wild scream, where the ghosts in the jungle of a broken scheme. Monkey madness. Monkey madness.
Da 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 do.
Okay, maybe I can take him out before the ranger or mage gets here.
I log in, and my character loads before my life does. Hairline legendary, a drip, bronze play body, mismatched boots. Ratting Lumbridge looks at me like, bro, touch grass. And I say, grass is a low-level herb, I'll get there. I am 12 years old in my heart, 20 tabs open in my brain. Clicking on a tree like this is job experience, like this is therapy, like this is destiny. For 3 we're cutting XP at a time. RuneScape, RuneScape, ruin my sleep, my sleep. I say one more quest, my eyes say you're weak. Bread in the bank, dreams in the sand. I'm a budget hero with my life in my hand. RuneScape, RuneScape, goofy and grand. I flirt in Bar Rock Square, typing hit like that's poetry. Somebody in full rune walks by. I feel poor in real life over a video game helmet that looks like a traffic cone. I get scammed at the Grand Exchange trade window, blinking like you sure about this champ. I click accept, confidently wrong. Watch my coins evaporate like my chances of going outside today. Ruin my sleep so deep.
This might not be
I say just log off, my fingers creep. Soup in the microwave world on standby. I'm chasing capes while my plants all die. RuneScape, RuneScape, goofy and grand. RuneScape, swinging at goblins like I've got a plan. This is not a game, this is a lifestyle. This is a spreadsheet dressed as a childhood. This is me at 3 a.m. eating cold pizza over a dragon's flame, asking, is this happiness? And hearing a chicken cluck in reply. RuneScape, RuneScape, ruin my sleep. I say last login. Promise is cheap. Coins in my pocket, crumbs on my desk. I keep coming back, a beautiful mess. Roofy and gray, swinging at goblins like I've got a plan. Swinging at goblins like that's my brand.
I definitely see why people do bow switches for this. It's not as fun to have to lure quite so much.
The clock won't tick, it's a broken face. The air's too thick in this endless chase. I run, but the ground just bends. Paratopic moments that never end. Shadows stretch like wolves that lair, teeth in the cracks of the chandelier. A flicker, a snap, a breath so near, but nothing breaks, no scream appears. The mirror grins with an empty frame. My pulse a drum in a losing game. Footsteps circle but call no name. This maze of dread plays just the same. The clock won't tick, it's a broken face. The air's too thick in this endless chase. I run, but the ground just bends. Paratopic moments that never end. Collapse but never fall. I'm trapped in the rise before the call. The brass horns groan like a yawning beast. Tables twist into grinning feast. Finger snaps echo a jagged beat. The rhythm pulls but won't release.
Yeah, just stuff that whole war.
The clock won't tick, but it swings so wide. A shadow crawls where the light can't hide. The shadow crawls where the light can't hide. We wait, we watch, we wonder why. Parents of big dreams won't let us die. The walls are closed, but they never meet. The end is near, but it won't repeat. The brass is blaring, but the tune is cracked. A march to nowhere, a rhythm attack. Snap, snap, snap like bones in the cold. A story unraveling, but never told.
Continue from there. Okay, really no, you can't be caught on the opposite side of the river.
Spiral steps, bleeding light from the ceiling cracks. Mask of war, painted skulls on my battered back. Walls breathe, old gods carved in the crawling rock. Hear it stir, every heartbeat a
That's a good hit.
clock. Whispers in the tongue like rust, the seed of dread in every cut. I go down to the mouth of the gods.
This can hurt.
My name in 1,000 cries. Seed of the pit, eyes of the void. Break my body, it will not destroy.
Perfect. Tiny bit of unnecessary damage, but I'm gonna complain about that one.
Cannot deny my face. I burn through the night. I am the last one standing in your sight. First roar, loving burst from the choking tar. White claws, gnaw the edge of my failing guard. Stone falls, boulders rain like collapsing faith. Skin splits, every dodge just to stay awake. Shield of bones, circle tight. Shockwaves crawling in jagged lines. Can I bend? Can I break? Or devour its spine? Amokai, call my name in 1,000 cries. Seed of the pit, I don't survive. Break my body, it will not destroy.
No, 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 no. Don't get melee distance.
I am the flame you cannot deny. My face, I burn through the night. I am the last one howling in your
How's that?
drums in the deep.
Yeah, no problem. Kind of I don't know, reverse energy. Like during the day, I'm like mentally dead, and at night I'm like wired. So the music kind of helps me to stay awake, stay focused. But I need to get like one of those extra earbud setups that makes it easier to hear what your viewers are hearing rather than just what you're hearing. Because I'm always asking other people about like, how's the audio, how's this, like, is this okay?
Bring me some law.
Is he gonna get trapped here? I think so.
Mahogany dreams on a bright
Perfect.
little day.
Okay.
But the bark
Um,
keeps smirking
Do either of you know what
with
the
that sideways
plugin is that like shows the monsters like tile locations, like where their aggro box is and all that jazz.
To a man by the pier who adjusts his cravat, says I'll make it clear. I'll sign what you want once you talk to my friend. Every road I walk down burns another dead end. One small favor, that's all they ever say. Just
Wait, no, don't do that.
one
Oh,
more favor,
well, what a waste.
just one more waste.
That just doubled? Oh my god.
From the desert to the tundra, chasing names I can't
I just wasted 2 blowpipe specs on a Tizk.
forever.
Lovely.
There's a monk in the snow with a list in his sleeve. Says he'll bless my request if I help him relieve some fisherman's sorrow down the coast, far away, who just needs a hand moving crates all day. Then a scholar in robes wants a rare little leaf. The apothecary cackles, trading herbs for grief. Take this bottle to a widow by the crater's blue rim. She'll only sign the form once I quest for him. And him. Oh, come on. One small favor. Echoes crawling up my spine. Just one more favor. Every tiny promise turns to 7 in a line. From volcano into sewers, through a swamp.
Oh my god, no. Don't
Like amber, one small favor. I can't even
trigger finger going on, bro.
circle back to the start. Arms full of IOUs, stacks of scribbled demands tied up in fraying twine and blues. I forgot what I wanted till I saw those logs again. Here's your precious timber and the ruins of my weekend. One small favor, signed in sweat and bitten tongue. Every quiet shore. Why not? Aging years I haven't sung. I hand over the bundle, they just shrug like it was clever. One small favor, I'll be haunted by forever. One small favor. One small
52, 11 to go.
One small favor.
I don't know. This is everything I didn't want in life.
Palm trees lean like watchmen, moon cut thin over black surf. Ash in the wind, drums in the dirt, if a shadow looks back first. Ink, dark, dark,
Hit me for a
so
13 in that short span of time. Like,
asking my hand shaking a bit, do I wear it or where's me?
Monkey madness on my mind. Slip inside the skin of a spy. Every heartbeat out of time, but I still walk that jungle line.
Monkey madness, hold my breath. Bananas rot on the altar of death. If I get seen, I'm a sacrifice, so I
Move like smoke through paradise.
yeah, so I definitely should have brought less range potions, a couple less prayer renewals, more food, probably a bow switch, maybe a regen bracelet instead of vambraces. No. Actually, no, it's not so bad. Yeah, I can handle this. I need you to come closer, buddy.
Circle of stone, sulfur and bone, demon rising where the vines overgrow. Flame in his throat, ash in his row. I ain't a hero, but I kick down the door. Chant for the lost, chant for the
That's gonna hurt. Shit.
your heart's in the claws of a god. If this mess cracks and my love runs thin, I'll still drag that monster back to the brim.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Like, even if you're doing other stuff. Sorry if the music was invading other things you're doing. You can feel free to, mute the tab and AFK if if you're busy. Not a problem. You have zero obligation to be here, but your presence is loved. Does this work out from this angle that the mage can't hit me? Sweet.
Empty car, rusting bones of where we've been. Lantern bright fades along the stairwell wall.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh god.
Feels like writing my downfall. 7 days to die. Hear the blood moon crawling high. Count the heartbeats one by one till the dead erase the sky. 7 days to die.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make it. That's okay. Lesson learned.
7 days to die. Cracked white tiles, basement floods and copper stains. Pickaxe swing, echoes rattle through my veins. Rotten teeth.
Okay. Yeah, maybe there's no surviving this.
The outer door whisper
Yeah. Of course.
of the ones here nevermore.
Alright.
7 days to die.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prayer points.
Beats one by one till the dead
And
erase the sky.
that's a 2.
7 days to die.
Yeah.
Build it higher, still they climb. Hold your breath and close your eyes. 7 days to die. Daylight thin as paper, dust on every shelf. Fluting ghosts of strangers like I never knew myself. When the red moon rises and the sirens never sound, I just kiss my crooked crossbow, lay my heartbeat on the ground. Ooh, 7 days to die.
This will absolutely be overkill.
7 days to die. 7 days to die.
of fingernails.
Tick tock, sun's gone down again. Dead
I
in
used
the
about 3
driveway,
during that time frame.
scratching at the
Well, that's for 100% uptime.
Boarded up diner, cans on a string. Hear that rattle, hear them sing. Flashlight flickers on the peeling sign. Blood red letters open all the time.
And screw it, less damage to myself.
7 days to die. 6 nails in the door. 5 cold shadows slide across the floor. 4 weak boards.
3 deep breaths,
2 loose strings.
1 step from death.
7 days to die. And it's only
Yeah, accuracy is hardly the issue, so. A little bit better with the prayer, I think. I'm just too lazy to range or prayer flick on something like this. I know I'm gonna have to get around to it when I go to do Inferno.
boots stuck hard. Wind in the window. Moaning in a drain. Something in a hallway knows my name. Knock, knock, knock. Is it close or is it rain?
Scrape, scrape, scrape.
Do they ever feel the pain?
Tick, tick, tick.
Every hour feels wrong. If I stop strumming, they'll finish this song.
It should be enough with this. Honestly, it was close enough before. I just made a couple mistakes, couple prayer flicks where I was getting clapped, taking constant damage from the range pots. Self-made mistakes.
He said, "Hey, adventurer, got a minute? Just grab some logs, I'll even split it. Mahogany, that's all he swore. Next thing I know, I'm halfway to Ardon shore. Need a chisel from a guy in Keldegrim who needs a cake from a cook who can't cook a thing. He wants a potion from a druid in a glade who wants a letter mail that I already mislaid. It was just one small
Bring one more prayer
now I'm
in
running
just
all
in
over
case.
the map.
That'll be it.
Every
Sending it.
promise, every wave is stacking higher.
The more I overthink it, the more I'll sit there and just not do what I need to do, which is go.
Chasing that original ass, all because of one small favor, and I'm buried under every little task. Cat'll be fish for a sailor in your Nilo. He'll only talk if I fetch his bill. The baker wants a ring from down below, but the miner needs a pick from a dwarf in the snow. I got pockets full of IOUs, a journal of jobs I never would choose. Every won't take long, there's a hidden quest, and every little shortcut sends me further from the rest. It was just one small favor, now we're running all over the map. Every promise, every waiver, stacking higher, can't keep track from desert sand to frozen crater. Still chasing that original last, all because of one small favor, and I'm buried under every little task. Back to the start, retrace every step, trading in trinkets, collecting my debts, mahogany waiting. I'm late to the nail, but I've carried half the world for a splinter of wood and steel.
Plate logging.
Yeah. Problem really just came down to survivability and not having like any prayer stats. So my prayer was just disappearing.
Plain and nice, mask on my face, feathers and fur, march
How many what? I'm just making it as far as possible without having to use any supplies. Oh yeah, my blowpipe's fine, brother. So yeah, I bet. Yeah, I didn't really lose much. Yeah, yes. Good call. The I've gone into stuff before and like had a like gear break on me. Just you get in that momentum and stop thinking about it. Yeah, this is already night and day different. Like I've been camping this prayer. I haven't taken a single prayer pot. I didn't even have prayer renewal going yet. 7 points of prayer made a lot of difference. Trident. I don't know much about Trident yet. Is that the one that like insta-kills Slayer creatures past a certain HP threshold, or was that like a scrapped item or something? Something range. Oh yeah, I didn't intend to use them all. I didn't really even need this much, like after calculating from the last run. I just made a lot of stupid mistakes and like rage clicked some things. I took like 4 30, 35, 38s or whatever from the big major bros because I was swapping to the wrong prayers and just trigger fingering as I was scrolling around. That first one was really just a test run to see like how balanced I needed to be compared to my stats. Last time I did this, it was ages ago, right? Like, you know, Varak with like a Zamarakian stole, and I think it was Carol's skirt, Torag's plate body, dragon boots, just a lot of very specific things to try to get as much defense as possible. Yeah. Oh yeah. I should be okay on Jad. The only issue that I think I'll have at all with Jad is luring the healers. It's just been a long time since I've had to do that without AoE abilities. But I'm sure it won't be that bad. I did it during Gridmaster, like before I got all the super powerful buffs and whatnot. Just, I don't know. Maybe I went in way too confident and I just wasn't shaky at all because I was like, I'm overpowered anyway. But it just gets a lot easier when you're not messing up your clicks. Back in the day, it was always that like jitters feeling. You ever get that jitters like pre-fight? Because that, I can imagine that has got to be probably the worst feeling in the world. I'm just gonna walk it out. Yeah. What's your go-to to solve that? Like, I know some people like smack themselves in the face or like take an ice bath, or you know, some people literally just go get their sex on before Damn, bro. You just feed off of it. I'm like, alright, I'm dead anyway, let's do this. That's one way to do it. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta accept your fate and do what you can with what you got, right? I imagine that's what it feels like to be a parent in today's economy, too, you know? Just, oh, well, the kid's here, so I gotta make do. It's gotta work. I don't have the no option. I'm half tempted to liquidate a bunch of my bank and just go get like 80 plus 90 prayer. I don't know, just every little extra sip of prayer dose is always that much better. Of course, I could go ahead, some two-tick, something like that. Yeah, I don't even want to learn it on these. There's like 8 different tick attack speeds based on the different mobs in here. It's 5:06. I should have messaged my manager and been like, hey, I'm too busy doing Fight Cave today. I'm not coming in. Yeah, I'll start using the pot since these guys have a lot more HP. I know Little Italy is best for Jod, but what is the I forget which one of the other ones is like the best for general luring for the waves. One of them has like a better starting safe spot. Northeast. So it is just Little Italy. Oh. Okay. I'll try luring with that when the majors start coming out then. It's all good, man. It's all experimental right now anyway, right? I'm outside of streaming, I'm usually the kind of person to like sit here and actually try to like nook and cranny do it like 1,000 times over just so that I learn the workings. Yeah. Oops, that's not how I intended for this to go. Can you stop punching me? It's got this point of practice flicking from on 6 inch from kind of practice breaking off in the middle. Yeah, I used to like be way better at it, but my screen layout's way different. Oh my god. I used to do like trackpad. It was very awful to use a trackpad. Okay, I'm getting cheek slaps. I got too comfortable because everything else was just too easy, right? No, okay, you can't be lured here. Just experiment a little bit. Okay, you can definitely be lured there.
Bleeds at night. These stones recall the screaming right. Carapax shattered time
You need to get used to the tick timing again.
left me split between what's true. You endure.
Okay, it's weird.
I have walked where light dissolves, where prayers and courage fall apart.
It's acting like I just started up on Twitch or something. Maybe a momentary connection lapse or something. Can the little guys stop him from coming at me? They can. Okay. Not that it would matter in this moment, but... Is this war? Nope. Just pretend Caleb Hammer is watching. I don't actually know who Caleb Hammer is. Oh, that guy. Are you doing good with your finances? Is this really a good financial choice? What are you guys up to? I like how I labeled this quick fire cape, and I'm out here like slow as hell right now. Editing Doom video. Nice. Did they tell you like what you were gonna need for that update, or are you just kind of throwing a little bit of everything into the play, hoping it'll be what's needed? A little bit of everything. Yeah, I still haven't played Dragon Wilds since the alpha. It was I don't know, it was a little bit too bare bones. Like all the castles, keeps, and like random nodes, random huts, everything on the map was just like literally it's skeleton form. If they would have fixed that like sooner, I probably would have played it more. But I definitely do want to go back to it at some point. Holy shit! What? Just playing ring around the rosy with this guy.
No skips, I'm a quest text reader. Grab my PC, space bar beater. Potato with cheese, I'm a gourmet eater. Turn one small favor to a whole wife beater. This that grindscape gospel. Click clack prayer on a hostel. Fossils, old school soul in a new age hostel. Laugh till I die at a
Usually takes 6 hours to clear, so I'm gonna try and beat it faster. Nice.
Lumbridge palm with the hand-me-down drip. Torn cape, torn pride, little man, big chip. Got a bucket full of milk and a pocket full of hope. Kebab in my pack and a bag.
Are you talking about Dragon Wilds? The boss fight for Fell Hollow was fun, but still really need an upgrade except for maybe better tuition. Nice. It definitely looked fun, especially as a... Like, I played a lot of Ark, played a lot of Valheim. I just didn't like how it was essentially a Valheim clone with, like, very little at first to differentiate it from Valheim. Like, is the food system still like a eat this to have a timed buff thing, or did they change that? Because that felt like way too ripped off.
This that grindscape gospel. Click clack prayer on the hostel. Fossils, old school soul in a new age hostel. Laugh till I die at a moss giant hostel. This that grindscape gospel. XP him from a scuffed apostle. Silly voice flow, but the heart colossal. Pray, eat, run, yeah, the loop still docile.
It's got a little of the time to buff from drinking food. Does it buff your max HP and stamina? Oh. Then does the are the rain not rains runes easier to